Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing the bookshelf tag. So I don't know who actually started this tag, but I did see it on Books and Lala's channel, I think last month, and I thought it was a really good idea. I have never really shown you guys the full extent of my books. So even in this frame here, you can see all of my shelves from this wall over here to pretty much the corner over here. This is a half shelf that you guys can sort of see. There are actually two more shelves here, a TV, and then one more shelf over here. So we'll see how this actually ends up playing out, but it looks like I have 12 sort of questions to go through, so let's get started. The first question I have is, how many bookshelves do you have? So I have 7 of like the big bookshelves that are going to be like these ones here, and these are going to be the IKEA Billy bookshelves because they are amazing. But I also have 2 of the half bookshelves, which are these ones here. So 9 bookshelves total. Number 2, how many books are on your bookshelves, or how many books do you think you have? I know how many books I have because I am a little bit OCD, anal retentive, where I actually have a spreadsheet of all my books. I keep them by author's last name and ISBN and how much I paid for them, and I have them all in there. I am currently sitting at 1,110 books on all of my shelves. Number 3, how do you organize your books? So I have been trying to be good about organizing. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. This shelf right here is actually all adult books. So I have like some bigger books at the top, mass markets down here. The second shelf I have here is more sort of fandom related because I do have my Star Trek shelves and then my Stephen King shelf, which I really love. I have some nonfiction, and then it goes sort of into self-published and young adult books. So this small shelf here is actually more fandom related as well. The top shelf has Sherlock. The next one has Lord of the Rings. Then I have Mass Effect and Doctor Who. I have some more paranormal romance, adult romance down here, as well as all of my Scott Westerfeld books. Everything else is going to be young adult pretty much from here on out. Then I do have a whole bookshelf, I'll have to probably insert a clip, of manga, and then everything on the other side of my TV is all middle grade. Number 4, what is the oldest book on your bookshelf? I am pretty sure, I don't know for sure, but I am pretty sure it's going to be this copy of Andersen's Fairy Tales. This is one that I either found in a used bookstore or was given to me, like it was my grandfather's or something, because it is very, very old. It is sort of falling apart, has very interesting illustrations in it. But the one thing that I know about this book is there is no copyright date. So there is a copyright page when we get there, which is this very small page right here, but there is no date on it. So I have no idea when this was printed. It also looks very old, but I like having it on my shelves. Question number 5 is, what is the newest book on your bookshelf? These are actually not even on my bookshelf. So I have a crazy little system over on my end table, actually, where I will keep all of the books that I have on my TBR for that month that I'm currently reading, all the books that I have finished off of my TBR that I have finished reading, and then all of the books that I have purchased that month that I need to then show in a video for like a book haul. So actually all of my new books are over here. And I actually have 2 books that I purchased on the same day. One is Witchmark by C.L. Polk. This is not a new book, it was just one of the newest I purchased. But this one just came out last week, and that is going to be My Diary by Miranda Sings or Colleen Ballinger. This actually is a brand new book. I bought it the day it came out. It came out last week, and so I'm very excited to have it. Haven't read it yet, but this, once I actually put it on my bookshelves, will be the newest book on those shelves. Question number 6, what is the longest book on your shelf? This might not be a surprise to some people, but it is going to be It by Stephen King. This version of the book is one that I haven't actually read here because I do have a mass market size. Right here, I'm not going to pull it out, it's in the middle of books, but but I actually think this one has more pages than the mass market size as well. This one is sitting at right around 1,153 pages. I absolutely love this book. I've read it about once every year or two since I first read it in 8th grade, and even though it is huge, it is worth every page. I love this one. I have 2 copies right now on my shelves. I would totally get more though, so this is definitely the longest book I have. Question number 7 is, what is the shortest book that you have on your bookshelf? That's actually going to be probably a couple different ones. Let me grab them. So I think pretty much all of my short books are actually going to be comics, and these are issues of comics. So I actually have Fence issue number 1 through 5 that are hanging over there, probably at around 20 something, maybe 30 pages. I have Plume, the gold edition, for issue number 1. This is signed, but again, it's probably going to be 20 something, maybe 30 pages. I have some of the Hex 11 issues. Again, I think they're all around the same length. And then we also have like Niobe Shia's Life. This is the first issue of that as well. And again, these are very, very short. I still have them on my bookshelves, so I'm going to consider them my shortest books. Otherwise, I do have some of like the Shauna Maguire, Every Heart a Doorway ones, but these are much shorter than that. Number 8, what is the predominant genre on your bookshelves? If I was going to classify as like an overall, I would probably say young adult, specifically young adult sci-fi or fantasy. I think that is my favorite to read. I do have some adult, I do have some middle grade, but most of it is going to be young adults. Number 9, have you done a bookshelf tour? No, I have not. I just started BookTube this last December in 2017, going into 2018, and I have so many books, I think it would take quite a while to do that. But I also really like to watch bookshelf tours around the end of December, beginning of January. It just sort of feels to me like a video that you do to welcome in the new year or to close out the old year. So I am planning on doing one probably around then. It's just gonna take a while to do, most likely, because of how many books I have. Number 10, go on a random number generator and talk about the book that corresponds with that number. So now I have so many books here. What I think I'm going to do is go on the random number generator and plug in the 1110, and then I think instead of counting, depending on how big it is, I'm actually going to go onto my spreadsheet, which I have, and go down to that number and see exactly which one that is going to be. So let's see, minimum is number 1, maximum is 1110, we're going to generate. We got 977. Yeah, I'm not counting that. So let's go on to my spreadsheets that I have in Google Drive on my phone. It's going to take a little while to get down there just because it doesn't like to scroll very well. But one thing to note, I have little headers at the top, so the numbers actually start at number 3. So we're going to actually add 2 to that number. So instead of looking for 977, we're going to look for 979 to make sure that it is number 977. So we're going to just scroll on down here. Okay, number 979 is going to be All These Things I've Done by Gabrielle Zevin. So, this is a book by Gabrielle Zevin that I have not read before. I've actually read the 2 other books that I have by her, which were very, very close on this list, which are Elsewhere and Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac. This one I have not read. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I got this off of Book Outlet. And this one on the back just says, I am Anya Balanchine. I don't know how to pronounce the character's last name. It says, I will be accused, I will defend my honor, I will be pursued, I will be loved, I will apologize, I will be betrayed. So, I absolutely loved the other 2 books by Gabrielle Zevin, Elsewhere and Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac. That's why I still have them on my shelves. That was the whole reason I bought this one, which I believe is the first in a series. The other 2 of hers are standalone. So I probably should read this soon. I've had this for, I want to say, at least a year. So hopefully soon, maybe in my next TBR. Number 11, do you have any fan merch or any other decorations on your bookshelf? I do. I actually recently moved some stuff into my office because I had 2 full shelves of like pins and keychains and things that were just taking up space that books could go in. Let me take you guys off of here and show you. So starting up here, we do have some Star Trek merch. So I have a Spock plushie, as well as a pin from Loot Crate, some insignias, and sticker things, as well as a Kirk plushie. I have some Doctor Who items, Mass Effect items, Lord of the Rings / The Hobbit items. I also have quite a few Buffy things and Harry Potter things. And then question number 12, show us your bookshelf. I'm gonna again take you guys off of this thing, show you around, because I have no possible way to show you everything, just you looking at it right here. So let's do that. And these are gonna be all of my bookshelves. And then my sole little middle grade shelf right over here as well, with some storage boxes. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Leave me a comment down below if you would like me to do a bookshelf tour. I am planning on doing it later this year, but I would love to know if this is even something you guys want. Subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more videos. I do have videos up every Monday and Thursday, so I will see you then. Bye. Almost. You guys are naughty.